Before Cuisinart became the must-have kitchen machine of the 1970s, and before KitchenAid held court on countertops from the 1990s and beyond, do you know which machine held place of pride in almost every American kitchen? The Sunbeam Mixmaster. From the chrome-trimmed optimism of the 1930s to the pastel suburban dreams of the 1960s, the Mixmaster wasn't just an appliance. It was a symbol of American design, innovation, and everyday joy. These machines whipped, kneaded, and stirred their way through 4 decades of dinners and desserts, and even now, collectors and restorers like me are still bringing them back to life. So let's count down 5 reasons why the Sunbeam Mixmaster remains a true American classic. Sunbeam sported design that defined the decades. Streamlined curves, glossy enamel, real chrome. The Mixmaster was born of the same design era that gave us the Chrysler Building, the Zephyr train, and the Bakelite radio. A time when form followed function, but style made it sing. Every curve was intentional, to make it look fast, clean, and modern, even when it was standing still. By the 1950s, Sunbeam offered colors like sunny yellow, turquoise, and soft pink, each reflecting the mood of the decade. And as America roared into the 1960s, the same design cues showed up everywhere. In the tail fins of muscle cars, the chrome on jukeboxes, and the gleam of the Mixmaster sitting proudly on the kitchen counter. Later, Harvest Gold and Avocado Green mirrored the mid-century fascination with color-coordinated kitchens. These machines were functional art, right down to the typeface on the nameplate. Long before KitchenAid was marketing attachments, Sunbeam had already built a power hub that could drive a butter churn, meat grinder, bean sheller, coffee grinder, or even a juicer, all from that same compact motor. And here's the part most people miss. Sunbeam didn't use planetary motion like KitchenAid. They engineered something far more elegant, counter-rotating beaters and a moving bowl. Each beater spun the opposite direction, while the bowl itself turned gently on a rubber knob. Sunbeam even gave you 2 bowls, one for the batter, one for the icing. At first, you changed the position manually, but by the 1950s, Sunbeam had introduced the bowl shift lever, offering that era's favorite promise, convenience at your fingertips. It was thoughtful engineering disguised as simplicity, practical, durable, and beautifully inventive. These machines were over-engineered in the best possible way. Strong gears, brass bushings, serviceable screws, and motors designed to be repaired, not replaced. The shell was cast aluminum, not plastic. The enamel finish was baked on, and every component could be disassembled, cleaned, and regreased. In their heyday, Sunbeam operated factory-trained service centers across the United States, ready to help homeowners keep their machines running perfectly year after year. It wasn't just customer service, it was a promise of long-lasting performance backed by genuine craftsmanship. That's why, more than 70 years later, thousands of these Mixmasters are still running. They were designed for decades of Sunday cakes, not a couple of warranty years. When you pick one up, you can feel the difference. It's got weight, balance, and purpose. Sunbeam understood the moment that America was in. Coming out of the Depression, heading into wartime, and then the booming post-war years, people wanted a taste of luxury that still felt attainable. But remember, this was before the rise of the supermarket. Things that we think of as staples today, pre-made cakes, frozen waffles, brownies from a mix, weren't a thing yet. If you wanted it, you made it at home, from scratch. And that's where Mixmaster shined. It gave busy homemakers a way to prepare wholesome, impressive meals and desserts faster, without sacrificing pride or presentation. A Mixmaster wasn't just a gadget, it was a symbol of progress. The company's ads promised modern miracles for every kitchen, and they delivered. For many newlyweds, it was the first appliance they owned. For housewives, it meant freedom and pride. And for kids, it meant you got to lick the beaters clean. The Mixmaster became a fixture, a wedding gift, a housewarming present, a family heirloom. More than anything, Sunbeam left behind a legacy of joy. That gentle hum, the smell of vanilla cake, the way the cord curled behind the bowl. Every time I restore one of these machines, I think about the kitchen that it lived in. The birthdays, the holidays, the sticky-fingered helpers standing on chairs. These machines earned their nostalgia, not through marketing, but through memories shared around them. And when you bring one into your home, whether it's a family heirloom, a thrift store find, or a fully restored masterpiece from Auntie Nin's stuff, you're preserving memories and creating new ones. You're carrying forward a legacy of connection, craftsmanship, and care for many more decades to come. Whether you collect them, restore them, or just admire their design, the Sunbeam Mixmaster stands as a reminder that good craftsmanship never goes out of style, and good design never dies. If you enjoy this content, tap subscribe and join me here for more of the objects, stories, and memories that make our homes distinctive. Curated Distinctive Vintage from Auntie Nin's Stuff on the Distinctive Living channel. Thanks for watching.